Thanks, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Yes, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Just a minute, Jimmy.
I'll phone you when I get out there this evening, Chief.
And don't call me Chief. Have you got any ideas, Chief? You're supposed to be a reporter. You get the ideas, and don't call me Chief.
Sure good to see you again, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Gosh, Chief.
Don't call me... Well, all right, James. This is one time you may call me Chief.
Hello, how are you? Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, on a bike. How are you? Chief here, I hope you're well. This week's episode, we have Mr. Ridwan Hussain, and he's brought with him Mr. Hidehito Yanase. I probably butchered that, but anyway, yes, this episode's a bit shorter than usual. It's not that much shorter, but I greatly overestimated Mr. Yanase's grasp of the English language. So, fuck. So yeah, it's it's a bit ropey, but I think it's a decent one. Overall, there's a few got a bit wild. So there's a few cuts and bleeps and what have yous. So yeah, but sure, listen, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Oh god, it's all happening. Yeah, sure, enjoy the episode, and yeah, sure, I'll chat to you at the end. Yeah. Anyway, here's Ridwan Hussain and Hidehito Yanase. Okay, that was a bit racist. Alright, bye. Okay, here we go. And we're off. Okay. We've got Ridwan Hussain back.
Hello again.
And then
back in the saddle.
Hidehito Yanase.
Hidehito Yanase.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Nice to meet everyone.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. So, my name is Hidehito Yanase. I'm Japanese.
He prepped this at home.
Nice
He
to
was
meet
looking in the mirror at home being like,
Nice to meet you. I'm Japanese. My name is Hidehito Yanase. I'm Japanese. I'm from
Yes.
Japan.
Yeah,
so,
nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on, I bring you another man from a foreign land.
You do? Who did you bring last time?
Romania.
Romanian.
Romanian,
Yeah. I was about to say this is the most ethnically diverse episode we've ever
And that's
had.
a good thing.
Huh?
And that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. We need to quell the accusations of racism that have been leveled against us. Well, I don't think it's really racism. It's maybe what would be, I don't know, maybe transphobia, maybe.
Yeah, so you took down the flag. I appreciate that.
No, we took it down. I wasn't sure how Hidehito. I'm just gonna call you H.
H, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a nickname?
Hiroshima?
I don't we don't have a nickname, but
If you go trans, name yourself
Yeah,
Hiroshima.
Yeah, Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. And but when I was a child, I used to be called Hidehito.
Hidehito.
More syllables.
More syllables. Yeah,
More syllables.
More syllables.
That's tough to say.
That's like syllables. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I took down the pride flag because I wasn't sure how you felt about the gay community. But yeah, before we started talking there, we might as well get into it because we do talk about pedos quite a bit. And
No exposition. No, like, how are you, Hidehito? No.
Well, we get
who
straight
are
into
you?
it. The idea is that people they press play and then it's like they're just joining in the conversation.
Oh.
And then at the end I'm like, that was Hidehito. Go follow him on wherever he lives in Broccoli or wherever, you know. And then that's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
formal, you know.
Right. Oh, I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. So we were talking about pedophilia in Japan.
Yeah.
You're saying it's not taboo in Japan.
Not taboo, not regarded, not taboo. This is so Japanese culture is like a manga, anime culture, manga
Yes.
culture. It's basically coming from pedo concept, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of famous, very successful, like an anime director or manga, like a writer or manga. Is most of them are the pedos.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
can we
yeah.
get subtitles?
What you say, breathe? Yeah, breathe.
When I said I was going to bring him on, you said we weren't going to do that.
I'm so sorry.
We weren't.
We don't want you to die. Yeah. So who was the founder of manga and anime then? How did that start?
I think the guy named Osamu Tezuka. He started
Osama?
Osamu Tezuka. Osamu.
Whoa.
Osamu. He started writing manga in, I think 1950s, 1960s, or
Okay.
around 1950s.
And he was a pedo.
Maybe he might be.
Yeah.
But basically, he was describing like the story about the boys and the girls and the very little boys and girls. This is not for adults. So, but
Yeah.
These culture growing up and there's so many pedo concepts like a very little girl, little boys story, little girl, little boys,
Little girl, little boys.
appeared, and also I think half of Japanese are potentially pedo.
You think half of the
Japanese
Japanese are potentially pedos?
Yeah. I think.
Well, the penis size across the board would just be the same, wouldn't it? Like.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think that's like the superpower that people got from the nuclear bombs? Is that they can be pedos without it being taboo?
Oh, the bomb! The bomb wiped
that
out the taboo.
The only
surrounding
non-pedos were in
pedophilia.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right?
What?
The only non-pedos were in those two places.
Conspiracy theory was killing pedo to them.
That was an anti-pedo bomb. Just killed all the pedos. It wiped out the anti-pedo rhetoric in Japan.
Only pedos survived in the war and.
I mean, was the survival of the fittest.
Pedo was very cool. The pedo is not brave.
Cool.
So, the non-pedo is going to the war, but they're killed in the war. But
Okay.
the pedo survived and the pedo culture.
Right.
The pedos,
But hang on a second, right?
Yeah.
You're saying most people are pedos in Japan.
Yeah, most of people are pedos, but potentially pedo.
But why do you say potentially pedos?
Most of people.
Well, it's 50%. I say most.
50%. Yeah, but I think 50%.
Just the men or the women?
Just
as well?
also women. There's some crimes. Women. Sometimes this crime happened. The woman, young woman, touches the kid's penis and she is arrested. These crimes sometimes happen in Japan. So, but also the women are also. Almost included in this pedo population. So
Yes. And why do you think it is sort of more accepted in Japan? Is it? I'm finding it hard to. People just don't get arrested, or people just they don't view it as seriously as they do here.
Yeah, but it's basically illegal. There's a pedo points are basically illegal things in Japan. But I think this is a cultural thing. I'm not sure why this is a difference between Japan and the UK.
We've kind of culturally appropriated.
Culture, but I think that basically the influence of manga is a big factor of like pedo culture be accepted. There's like some famous writers are pedo and they drive this concept to the ordinary people. I think this is the reason. Pedo culture is generally
You think it
accepted.
got socialized into you from manga?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
are
you
you a
don't-
pedophile? Is that what we're saying?
I'm a potential, but I didn't know anything. Like potential, but this is.
Yeah, you're still young.
But I think this is kind of DNA of Japanese. So I think it's not my fault. But I think
Oh, so like
yeah.
it's government sanctioned.
Yeah.
pedophilia.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a famous Japanese person. Who's a famous?
I think
Jackie Chan?
do you know Hayao
easy,
Jackie.
yeah,
Is he
China,
Japanese? No, he's
No,
not.
he's
Chinese.
Chinese.
Don't act like
Oh,
it was
sorry.
genuine,
Yeah.
a mistake.
No,
Who's-
Chen is a Japanese name.
The most famous Japanese person I can think of is Godzilla.
Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah. Is he Japanese or was he? I
I
mean,
mean,
I think
that big boy and the little boy?
Fat man and little boy.
Fat man and little boy.
was Godzilla a pedo?
I think Godzilla is not a pedo. Godzilla is a pedo.
Yeah, man. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to
So.
molest his eggs.
Yeah. I mean, so when is Godzilla a real thing that happened in Japan, or is that?
I think the concept is coming from the concept of atomic bomb or nuclear weapon. This is the
Okay.
yeah. The Godzilla is born from nuclear
It's
weapon.
allegorical.
What's that?
Yeah.
It means it's not meant to be taken literally, but it's like a metaphor.
Metaphor.
What-
Yeah.
So what does Godzilla represent?
The atom bombs.
Oh, okay. But he was caused by nuclear. The way some kids in Chernobyl have like 3 years or whatever. It's kind of like
Yeah. This
Yeah.
guy,
yeah.
So what does King Kong versus Godzilla represent?
That's just. Let's not get into race.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
yeah.
I said King Kong.
Yeah, but where did
Yeah, I know what you said. I know
Yeah.
what you meant too.
But where was King Kong? Is that an American thing?
No, because King Kong was found on like an island.
Yeah.
The island was
Where was the island?
Japan. No.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know. I saw Godzilla versus Kong recently, and it was really, it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
But what's the Japanese porn animation? What's that called again? With the hentai, yeah. And that's all tentacles and fucking
And hens.
and hens, yeah, ties, yeah, Taiwanese hens. But what else was I gonna say there about Japan? Because I was in Japan, big fan of Japan. Big Japan fan. I'm a big Japan fan.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And I found the Japanese people very polite. But then my friend, I said to my friend, Irish guy, Emmett Duffy, I don't know if you met him over there. I said to him, God, the Japanese people are so polite. And then he said, oh, that's because you're white. So, but then he was implying that Japanese people are racist. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. I think this is like Asian British, Japanese, Asian British. Like this very something UK and Britain and Japan is very similar country, as they are both an island country and they're isolated from continent. So
yeah,
I think this is the reason we grew up to be racist. So and London is a kind of very diversity, so many races, so many ethnics living there. But there are few foreigner in Japan. So and then
So you're blaming the distance, the distance between you and other races for your racism. Yeah, that's like.
Did you have to do any work on forgiving races?
Well,
I'm assuming you grew up racist then.
Yeah, but I'm not the kind of, but because more uneducated and more unsophisticated person will be ground to be racist. But I think I'm relatively educated in Japan, so I think I'm not the kind of person. But I
mean, you're friends with the brown man.
I didn't notice any racism in Japan.
Huh?
I didn't notice any racism in Japan.
No,
honestly,
this is superficially polite there. But
right.
But basically, Japanese people doesn't show the actual feeling to the other people, other non-Japanese people. I think this is. I think they have some wall in the. Wall to the.
Right.
There's some barrier for the actually be intimate with other intimate.
If you struggle to say anything, just say it in Japanese, and then we'll translate it after.
Yeah. We should have gotten like a Japanese translator in, just to sit in the corner, like in the UN and they have the earpieces.
ちょっと心に壁を作ったり するところがある。
Yeah, just say.
But
no
one
say
does that.
Japanese, and then in post I'll try to do something. So what was I going to say? Also, when I was in Japan, I noticed this, that the train carriages on the train, they had carriages for men and carriages for women. What's going on there? The men are getting a bit.
There's some. So like this. The woman's body was touched by the guys. This very frequently happened. To prevent this. To prevent that.
To prevent this.
I
gathered that.
Kind of. This is but this kind of crime also happen here. There's the woman's body touched by the creepy guys and
and they have to put the signs up.
Did
they try in Japan?
Separate
the signs first, and the signs didn't work, and then they made separate carriages.
Separate.
Okay, fuck. I mean, there is some positive aspects of Japan, because so far I've mentioned pedophilia, racism, and the groping of women. There is good parts of Japan. What are some of the positive aspects of Japan?
Positive aspects. This is difficult, but there's a positive.
I mean, depending on where you stand on the pedophilia thing, that could be a positive.
It's a kind of very like a very. I think suffocated society in Japan.
It's a
suffocated society. It's not easy to survive. I think they are very. We got so much pressure from the society from the parents to get a higher education, or to get a good salary job and to be able to. I think this is a kind of most East Asian thing, the Asian thing. I think we get so much pressure from the society. And
Yes.
This is, I think this is. I think. Yeah, and also the positive aspect is how do you find it? What is the positive?
Narrow eyes.
Narrow eyes? No.
No.
That's not.
I will say with the suffocate thing. The first time I ever saw this is
With the what thing?
the suffocated thing.
Suffocate.
Okay.
Japan was the first time I saw. If you walk around
A
at
woman
night,
getting suffocated on the
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
I usually close my eyes, but
To blend in.
right. But there's people just on the floor, passed out, everywhere.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Why? They drink too much, so they're all just passed out on the floor.
Yeah. They drink too much. Yeah.
But are they the workers in the city who don't want to?
But actually, I've never seen this here. But yeah.
But I've heard that Japanese people are very. It's like a sexually repressed kind of country. Is that true?
Yeah. There's so many restrictions. So
You can only fuck kids.
yeah, for kids, not for in porn videos. So, but this kind of like a.
Oh, easy.
This
There.
kind, yeah.
So I thought you were to whip out your.
Is there like an underground market for
underground,
uncensored-
Well, how to say around this?
Pubic
genitals.
Genitals should be hidden. Have to be hidden.
Yeah.
We had our genitals here. too.
Genitals. Yeah.
So if you were to take down your trousers now, would it be blurry? Like?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on there with the blurry porn? Why is the porn pixelated around the genitals?
I'm not sure the reason, but yeah.
I think I know more about Japan than you do.
Yeah.
I think I might be Japanese.
But can you go? Are there places you can go and find uncensored porn?
Yeah. This comes censorship before sharing the video, so we have them.
If it's a child's genitals, do they still pixelate it?
Yeah. Of
They
course,
say one
of course.
pixel.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, naked child can't be shown. On the,
No.
No.
Of course not, no.
Yeah, of course the other genitals should be hidden. Yeah, other genitals and that. Yeah.
So is child pornography legal in Japan?
Of course, illegal.
It's illegal.
Illegal.
I went into these the Japanese sort of porn stores, and there's lots of like old men in there, and they see you, and then they get very ashamed, and they kind of scuttle off. Then
So they
and
just bow.
what?
They just start bowing.
They just start bowing. Yeah. How do you say sorry in Japanese?
Sumimasen.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
What's the sumimasen?
すみません。すみません is a more
Casual?
polite, yeah, casual. More polite way is ごめんなさい。すみません is more
Yeah, well, we're
casual.
cool guys. We're like casual cool guys, you know.
What do you mean? What?
Because you're saying
Like,
it's formal.
Formal
Okay.
is ごめんなさい。
Okay.
Casual way is すみません。
And you're saying if you got caught watching porn in public,
Yeah.
that's a gomimasen situation.
ごめんなさい situation. Yeah.
And
ごめんなさい。ごめん
sumimasen
な
is more.
すみません is more casual. Yeah, like watching porn in the.
Yeah, like that's if you saw
It's
someone
about something
porn.
watching.
That's if you someone
Yeah,
else is
watching
porn and you got in the way.
adult porn without hiding, without hiding.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is a
apologize.
すみません situation. This is a more.
Right.
But watching pedo porn is like.
There's
ごめんごめん
there's
ごめん
no sorry. There's no good enough sorry for that.
Not sorry for that. Yeah. No, we can't be allowed only by saying sorry. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't
And
s- yeah.
am I correct in saying that you used to be a sumo wrestler?
Yeah. I used to be. Yeah.
Currently?
I'm still doing.
You're still a sumo wrestler.
Yeah. I become third place. I become third place in the English sumo wrestling
Do they do
championship.
pedo wrestling?
It's not pedo wrestling. Not pedo. Any pedo.
But you're not. I thought sumo wrestlers now have to be really fat,
Yeah.
and you're not that.
Yeah. I'm also fat, but
Yeah. Were you fatter at one point?
Yeah, but I'm not so fat. I always been this around weight. It's like around 19 kilo.
Yeah.
But there's some kind in amateur sumo wrestling. There's some
Weight classes?
weight classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I joined the under 100 kilo basically, and I'm wrestling in this class, and basically
I know you still sumo wrestling.
Yeah, I'm still wrestling. Yeah.
Do you ever do sumo wrestling with Ridwan?
Is there a sumo wrestling rink? I don't know what they call it here.
A sumo wrestling ring. That's where you do sumo wrestling on ice.
Is there a sumo wrestling like gym in London?
Yeah, we don't have a specific gym. Basically we are doing.
You can do it anywhere, really.
Yeah, we are doing.
Any gym is a sumo wrestling.
Sometimes
gym.
we are doing in the park, public park, and we are doing
in the park.
And we have some rope.
Who's we?
You and
Ridwan.
Yeah,
we actually did do it. We did do it in the gym once.
Who do you think would win in a sumo between us four?
We don't want to get Rob Mosley into shit, all right?
Yeah, some creepy guys that doing sumo wrestling. It's very the athlete population is very small.
Creepy guys.
Some creepy guys are doing sumo wrestling.
Really, they're like they just want to touch men.
Yeah, touch man. Yeah, but yes,
and they like fat guys.
Yeah, some maybe. Can
I just say one thing before?
Yeah.
Everyone does sumo wrestling. Every video you show me, everyone's wearing clothes except for you. You're naked with that nappy thing on.
I'm so serious.
You're
the creep.
I have to. Yeah, I have to show the genuine Japanese traditional culture. I have to show that. I have some.
Yeah, you're going all in.
Yeah.
You bend over and spread your cheeks. Look at my culture.
Yeah. No, I've seen those photos.
Yeah, but most of the guys doing sumo wrestling here is basically interested in martial art, Japanese martial art, or judo, karate, or something. And most of them have experience.
Do you think sumo beats karate?
I not basic. This is sumo is not coming from karate, but they can make use of this technique to sumo wrestling.
Are there any sumo wrestlers in MMA?
There was one
at the start.
He got kicked in the face and then he was sad.
Yeah.
You saw his face. He was sad.
It was a sad Japanese man. Yeah. Do you think sumo could beat Godzilla? No, that's yeah.
Was there ever that movie where all the
you get a Japanese man as big as Godzilla? Now I don't know where you'd find a Japanese man the size of Godzilla. Maybe Fukushima if there's a fella floating around there from the radioactive waste. I tried to go to what part of Japan are you from?
I'm from Fukuoka, the south part of Japan.
Excuse me? Easy with the language there. I'm from fuck you. That's where I'm from.
Fuck, yeah. So Norwegian used to say that. This is because the Fukuoka is like a fuck because similar to fuck because Norwegian used to say this is a favorite place in Japan. Yeah.
So where is fuck your mother or whatever the name of the place is you're from? Is that North Japan?
The south part of Japan.
South Japan.
Okay. South side.
It's on the south side. Yeah.
South end. Yeah.
Now is south side the best or is north side the best?
I'm not sure. This is depending on the season and. In winter, I say south part is better than north side, but in summer, north part is better than south side. It depending on the season. But I think, but south is very close from Korea and China. It's very
There is a beef there between Korea and Japan, isn't there? Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef. Yeah.
It's a bit of Wagyu beef.
There.
If ever there was a fat person in Japan, they were usually Korean.
Oh, he's there with one.
It's not the case. I think
You don't think that's the case?
Yeah. It's not the case. Yes.
Because I was in North Korea, right? I don't have time to get into it. I was there to see a man about a dog, and they said
eat that dog.
I did eat the dog. I did. Is that a thing in Japan, eating dogs, or is that me being very racist?
I think it's.
I don't think it's racist.
It doesn't happen in Japan. It's only Chinese and China and Korean, North Korean thing.
Okay. Yeah, you just eat
the bad ones.
The
bad ones.
You just eat out children. But because I was there, and in North Korea, the only people they didn't let in was Americans and Japanese. So that's from the war. That's from the yeah. Okay.
So
brush up on your Japanese history. Yeah.
Sorry, say again. What,
no, I was just saying that there's a beef there between Korea and Japan.
Yeah, but I haven't heard of.
But China and Japan definitely.
Yeah, you hate the Chinese. Don't you? I mean, you're very.
Were your parents or grandparents at Nanking?
I said my grandparents.
He was there?
Grandparents' generation is around this age, around during the World War II. they are around 20, I think. But my grandparents didn't go to war, so because I think he's a medical student. As a medical student,
coward.
No,
I'm sorry.
medical student. Medical student. Some specific medical student didn't need to go to the war at that time. So my grandparents didn't go to war.
They didn't go. What's Nanking?
What's Nanking?
Nanjing. I was playing poker in Japan. My hand was a 9 and a king.
It's like so many Chinese.
It was like a massacre.
Japanese
perpetrated on the Chinese.
Yeah.
A real bad one.
When was this?
The good old days.
Huh?
So the good old days.
Good old days, yeah.
It's like a very controversial thing in Japan.
It's controversial.
Actually, I'm not sure it actually happened or it doesn't happen.
There's many photographs of it happening.
Keep going. There's no proof, right?
Yeah, there's no any proof.
You can't trust
they
the
took
CCP.
selfies.
Yeah, took selfies.
Oh yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, but how did you know that they were selfies of the? Okay.
You gave up on that. You're like, how do we know that? Okay, you're right. Yeah, probably.
So they slaughtered.
I know they're real because they're black and white.
Yeah.
I would have made them in color.
Yeah. But easy there, Chief. So yeah, when I was in Japan, I was in Tokyo, Osaka, what's the other place? Kyoto, and then I went to the suicide forest. Are you familiar with the suicide?
In Shizuoka, it's suicide forest.
Do they ask you if it's for business or pleasure?
I think there's
like both technically.
I think it's in the middle of Tokyo and Osaka. I think this is famous for suicide. I think Japan has a very high suicide rate. And
I was going to ask you about that. What's going on there? Why are the Japanese killing themselves?
I think this is related to the thing I said before, and because we get so much pressure from the society. And I think this is coming from that. I think the Japanese people. I think 80% of Japanese people have been so depressed. Has been so depressed, and we get so much pressure from the work and from the school. We have to go to better school. We have to get a good salary. I think this
80%.
Have they tried betting? Have they tried being just better people?
Just being nicer.
Nicer.
Yeah.
So actually,
if you're having pressure on you from the government, maybe you're not doing enough.
You need to work more.
Sorry.
Do they not have antidepressants in Japan?
There's some suicide forest.
It's called a rope and a stool.
There's some, but the government is doing some procedures to prevent suicide. But
what are they doing? Are they cutting down all the trees?
Cut the trees. But it's not because some of the people fall from the station home and then throw the ball into the So, but Japanese tourists are basically so punctual. But when they are delayed, it is the most of the cases that suicide happen in the station. So this is the most common reason for the Japanese trains are delayed.
Oh, I thought it was an excuse. Like it's so shameful for the train to be late that they just chuck a guy in front and be like, "Oh yeah, it was his fault."
This maybe. So just a 5 minute delay of trains. So is blamed so much for the train companies is blamed and condemned so much by the customers. So,
it's probably like a chain reaction too. If someone dies, and then the people who are late for work, they kill themselves too.
And then the shame of being late for work. They're bringing shame on the family. So now, have you ever considered attempted suicide?
I'm always thinking of doing that. But I don't have a brave to do that. That's why I'm still living.
You don't have the what to do that?
The brave.
I don't have brave to do that. I just don't.
Oh, you're not brave.
I'm brave.
Oh,
to
brave.
Do.
Sorry.
Well, considering your grandparents didn't fight in Nanking, there's a lack of maybe bravery.
Bravery in there as well. Lack of. I think. So because I sometimes call suicide hotline
The suicide hotline. Here.
Whoa.
Are they able to understand?
And also I also know that to practice English and
Yeah.
and so And
what happens when you call the suicide hotline in Japan?
So
Do they just give you like locations and like suggestions?
Yeah.
No suggestions, just like But when I called the suicide hotline here, just
they're like, don't do it. You have much work to do.
I think they already took my call, and I said, so this is that. I think is that time when I broke up with my girlfriend, and I consulted her. I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. I really loved her, but all she said is, sorry, you have to go forward. You have to go forward. All she said is that, just like that.
You're at a train station walking.
Train station walking.
Yeah, you just have to walk forward into the oncoming train.
Yeah.
So you called the suicide hotline here in London.
In London. Yeah.
So you broke up with your girlfriend. Was she Japanese or was she English?
She's Japanese, and we've been in a long time relationship for 6 months, and we're planning to go to the holiday in this September, but 1 week before the holiday, she texted me like, I no longer like you. I want to go to holiday as a friend, but I agreed that, but because I think we haven't met for so long time, so I think she will be, her feeling to me will be recovered during the holiday, but it doesn't.
So what, you went on holidays with your girlfriend, who was then your ex-girlfriend, but she wanted to be friends on the holiday.
Friend on the holiday.
Jesus Christ! Did you sleep in the same bed?
Sleep in the same bed, and we didn't do anything, and we didn't even hold the hands, and we. I don't do anything. I don't touch our body, and
okay.
And also and we.
Did you masturbate on the trip?
Yeah.
If you were going to kill yourself, how would you do it? Sorry, I don't want to be putting suicide back into your mind.
If possible, I'd like to take a medicine and then sleep. Like
Rob has a fucking assortment of.
Look over there. It's antidepressants. Till the cows come home.
Cows come home. Yeah.
I don't know if did you take antidepressants? No.
Don't get that. Don't let them waste.
If I do that, I'm going to take this kind of medicine, and so much medicine I'm going to.
Oh, you'd OD.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
See, you don't. That's a risky move, because then you might wake up and then you've just kind of damaged yourself. You know.
Yeah.
See, I would go train.
Yeah.
I would go train.
Train, like work out, so that you can be strong enough to raise.
Cold showers and train.
I want to see that montage in a film.
What?
A character who's not brave enough to kill themselves, and they go to the gym and they just like pumping iron so they can get the strength.
The strength to kill themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Okay. If you had to kill yourself, how would you do it?
I don't know. I always imagined off a cliff, like a real high cliff.
Yeah.
Because then you kind of get like a bit of a thrill at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Into the ocean.
No.
Into
the bush.
The bush.
What?
Well,
Australian bush.
I picture there's a place in near Sydney called Pierce's Pass, and it's the highest point above sea level or something. It's like the biggest drop basically in at least in New South Wales, and I always thought if I had to, you go down there. You go there sometimes, and there's Red Bull people like jumping off it.
Oh, with the squirrel suits.
Yeah. So I'd go without this squirrel suit, but I would get in line behind them.
Right. Yeah.
And because they do it in like a big row, they like there's 10 of them that all just launching off.
Yeah. Like, where's your squirrel suit? And you're like, don't worry about it.
I put a squirrel's tail in.
Yeah. Just dress up as a squirrel.
Just a butt plug with the squirrel's tail.
Yeah. Ridwan, how would you kill yourself?
Well, he kind of took it. Jumping off a thing.
Jumping off a thing?
Yeah.
Have you thought about suicide?
No, never.
I would
never consider. Really? Yeah, well, I think I got some internal love. I think it might be God or something.
You would say...
Do you really believe in God?
Yeah.
You would say it's Western.
Wow, you guys will get that.
With that hairline. But would you would say it's... You would probably think that suicide is Western propaganda. Because you think that the male prostate is...
Western propaganda. Did I use that line on this podcast?
well, you said that the male G spot was Western propaganda. Yeah.
Right. Suicide is Western. No, I just think it's Western arrogance more than anything. But not Western, because Japanese do it.
Yeah.
But you guys think your life is so important that you just like, oh, I gotta kill myself.
Yeah.
You think that means anything? It means nothing.
But I think in traditional Japanese, very ancient Japanese, the killing suicide is like a regarded as kind of beautiful thing. Honor, and
it's a beautiful thing to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like a bombing, a suicide bombing.
Suicide bombing, and there used to be the era of samurai. Do you know samurai?
Yeah, with the
It's called harakiri. This is
haraki, isn't it?
This show the respect, show the loyalty to the. To their boss, to their king. So
is that in Japan? Is that how they do abortions? Just go like that into
that's
just go. What's goodbye in Japanese again?
Are
you Japanese? Is that a mask you're wearing there? Those are fake eyes.
Anyway,
you just need new lenses.
I've lived here for 2 years, so I focus.
You're forgetting your Japanese.
Japanese thing. Yeah.
It would have been the last thing you said to your family when you left. Just remember the last Japanese word you said.
Sayonara, no? But that's the formal version.
Sayonara.
I heard that's the formal version.
Formal version. Sayonara. Good. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Yeah.
So that's not the one you guys use. I don't know.
Mushi
It's weird, I'm telling you this.
Mushi is
That's hello on the phone.
Yeah.
On the phone.
Mushi
Mushi.
on the phone.
Mushy peas.
Mushi.
Do you find people, when white people do the Japanese accent, do you find that offensive? You know, when we go,
you do?
When we do that.
I don't think. Not.
Can you try a British accent?
No.
If he could do a British accent, why aren't you doing it right now?
British accent. Yeah.
Can you try?
Can
you try and do a British accent?
British. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's that British.
No, that's good.
Hello.
That's
great.
That's fucking great.
Wait, try and say something. Hello, I'm considering suicide.
Hello, I'm considering suicide.
Yeah, that's good. You fooled me. For a second there, I forgot you were Japanese. I was like, wow. Yeah, because you and Ridwan. Every time I see Ridwan around you, he is racially abusing you. Like, let's not beat around the bush.
It's just one thing.
You're the most racist person around me.
I'm Asian. You guys don't like brown Asians.
Yeah, brown Asian. Yeah.
So there's a power dynamic. But he used to, and this may be the racial abuse, but he used to work for a Japanese company.
Yeah, Japanese company.
But it was a clothing manufacturer. And your job was to cold call English companies.
Yeah. Not clothing manufacturer. We have a kind of tech company, and we're selling camera application of. When we sell.
This isn't a networking event.
Not like
And then you'd have to cold call English companies.
Yeah.
And he would pick up the phone, and you would pick up the phone, random cold call, and you would just hear.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, it works, but I sometimes get an appointment with appointment sales meeting. I got sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It sometimes works because people feel pity for me and
okay.
Give a chance to give a chance. Yeah.
Well, they're probably like, this guy's Japanese. If I turn him down, he might kill himself. The shame.
The shame.
Yeah. And what's with the? And again, I've just, this is the first time I think of. Is it the first time I've had a Japanese gentleman on? So I'm going to ask questions because I'm curious. The Japan, there's a famous thing with the oars. Mm-hmm. Is that a Chinese thing as well?
The funny thing is that the way you say "ah" is unlike anywhere else on the planet as well. Or. R.
No, it's with the L's, isn't it? The L's become R's.
No, the other way.
Hero.
Yes, no, that's right. Yeah.
Is that?
Because you don't have like le sound.
We can tell the difference of R and L. Yeah, this is the difference, and we can.
But you have 3 alphabets.
Yeah,
no,
we can't have the difference.
No l sound.
No rest sound. Yeah, light and light. We only have 50 sounds and in Japanese words.
So in Japan, it's the RGBTQ plus community, is it?
Yeah, it's not so.
Pros, yeah.
Yeah.
The RGBTQ plus community.
I'm not sure, but it's not. But the LGBTQ is not so.
What's going on there with the gays in Japan?
It's not so accepted gay community.
Yeah.
Because
so like if you're gonna have sex with a man, it better be a child. Basically.
Yeah.
But you've done some things with men.
Yeah. I like hugging to. I like hugging to you.
No.
Right?
Yeah, you try and hug me. I don't like it. But
the reason I'm coming here is I used to be married and my ex-wife was studying.
Hang on a second there.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
30, and I used to be married.
Same age as Rob.
Same as Rob.
Easy now.
You same as
yeah. You never ask a woman her age.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
You never know. So you were married?
Married. Used to be married. And then my ex-wife was studying here. And then I came here as a partner of her.
Okay.
And then, but our relationship went bad, so because I started to stand up and then but I got divorced, and then I got a new visa in Japan, and then I came back here from this March. And the first time I came here is 2 years ago, 2022 September, and and then that's the reason I'm coming here.
So what age did you get married?
I think it should be 28 or 27.
Okay. And in Japan now, forgive my potential racism here. I don't know if this is are they arranged marriages in Japan, or is it no?
Arranged marriage is like fake marriage. Do you mean so?
Well, yeah, like it's your parents pick who you is that? Or is
yeah. So
they do.
They use no. This
no.
It used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that mean that was everywhere. It used to be. Even white people used to.
Yeah. It used to be. Yeah. I met her on the dating app. We've been dating for 2 years and we married. And it's a very normal way of marrying.
But surely something like divorce now in Japan, is that not a very shameful thing?
Don't call them shameful.
It's not shameful. Not shameful.
Not shameful. No.
It used to be shameful, but it's not.
It's not something that you'd kill yourself over.
No times because we already hate each other. And
you hate each other towards the end.
Towards the end. Yeah.
Okay.
And also I didn't feel depressed when we get divorced. So
right.
Yeah.
God, you don't really have much luck with love, do you? You had a divorce, and then you just broke up with your girlfriend. Yeah. So and then you didn't really do anything for you.
This is a very long time. Very long time. This story is very long time ago.
Ancient history.
Ancient history.
It's back there with Nanking or whatever the fuck. Yeah. It's
because I'm still
there
young,
selfies with that as well?
Yeah. So you've moved here now to do comedy, and did you start comedy in Japan?
And I started comedy here in London.
Okay.
I started comedy here in the.
Is there any famous Japanese comics?
Yeah, there's been so many famous comics in Japan. It's the most, I think most popular one is Hitoshi Matsumoto.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
I think he's a
who?
Hitoshi Matsumoto is the most popular, most famous.
I've seen videos now. I'm gonna have to. Japanese people doing blackface, singing karaoke.
Yeah. I think it's happened. I think 5 years ago.
They love karaoke.
They love karaoke.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, focus on the karaoke part.
Focus on karaoke. Yeah,
They
focus on
karaoke. Time now. We talk about the blackface.
Yeah.
Because I saw a guy in blackface, Japanese, and he was singing. So I saw this video of this Japanese guy in blackface, and he was singing that song. I see fields of green, red roses too. Who sings that again?
I think this is I think this should be and the comedy partner of Matsumoto who sings. Partner. There's a comedy duo called Downtown. I think this is the most famous comedy duo in Japan.
Downtown.
And
they both have Down syndrome.
Both Down syndrome. Yeah. Not Down syndrome.
Not Down syndrome.
Yeah, because he's from. They're from downtown. They're from downtown.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's actually something.
Yeah.
In Japan, I didn't see many Down syndrome people.
Yeah, but they're. I think it's not so different from the UK. I think there's
Really,
some,
yeah?
Yeah. There's some Down syndrome people also
Yeah. Because see, in China now, I think they nip that shit in the bud. I think in the womb.
Don't use the N word.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that's insensitive of me.
Yeah.
But an abortion in Japan now, is that legal in Japan?
It's
Well,
not
obviously not,
not
because then-
it's legal.
As long
It's
as you blur it.
not illegal.
Yeah.
It's legal.
It's legal.
Legal.
Because I think now if there's abortion,
It's legal. It's actually really respect.
There's less children for them to have sex with then. If it's you know what I mean? Kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It should be illegal, so there's more children. How are you? End of the public episode. How about that? That was wild. We learned a lot about Japan and a lot about Hidehito, Yanase, and Ridwan Hussain. So yeah, I'll put their social media stuff in the description or the bio or whatever the fuck you call it. Description. If you'd like to support the podcast, head on over to Patreon. There's a link in the description. It's £3.50 a month, and I think there's 57 exclusive episodes there now. 2 extra episodes a week. Subscribe to the YouTube, rate the podcast wherever you listen to it. And what else? I'm doing a solo show in Top Secret at the end of January. Do come to that. All that info is on my Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you for listening. I appreciate it as always, and we'll see you next week. All right, I love yous all. Bye.